Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warrior LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warrior LTV. Keep it locked.
I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this shit. Brothers and sisters, greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, and all things good and wonderful amongst us and about us. Welcome viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and make it grow the platform. See? Like the video. You know? Yes, I. So, it's a while we observe and appreciate love the gesture by the Broadcasting Commission of Jamaica, you know, with them attempt, you know, at curbing, you know, certain violent influence in our society. See, we have to observe the head of the stream as well, and them attitude and nature. See, and hold them to consequence and demand better from them, because, you know, is it a banana republic or what? Because at the end of the day, all them minister, you know, behave, Rasta, all them politicians behave. You can see the attitude of them, how uncaring they are, ill-mannered and all them sort of thing there in front of the eyes of the public. And you know, the maddest thing about it is how the public, them members of the public, they, you know, demonstrate a level of acceptance, a high level of acceptance, and celebrate when them say mannerism like them there, you know, is being portrayed in public, Rasta, you know, in front of children and all them things that, you know. You see it. So while we embrace the attempt by the Music Commission or the Broadcasting Commission, it's just we still know say it's a small step in the direction of where things go. And when the music community, when the entertainment community or the entertainment authority, them have to step out and make such drastic steps, you know, where them steps they don't really make nowhere else in the world. Let me explain. It's because other places in the world who listen to violent song and watch violent films and things like that, the reason why them people don't have to focus on these things as contributing factors is because there's so many other distractions and benefit, you know, see, and hope for the youth them, a caring approach and address to the youth them, you know, music and entertainment, you know, become just a pastime, you know, because most of them have even them Xbox in their house where them can, like, basically engage in a certain games that is quite violent, and that should have been more impressionable upon them than it is upon us or our youth them. But listen, you know, our youth them not have them sort of thing there. The main motivator is them guy away in the music business, and whether or not, you know, if you have a heart, you're going to know, say, the state of affairs needs address. You know, see. And all hands on deck, Rasta. With the business, what kind of justification some greedy guy want to use? All hands on deck. You know, see. And everybody have a responsibility, for a responsible role for play. Anyway, I might have some little video clippings here. Where man now show the eye them and we comment upon them. We look at commentary on the side, you know, so watch that one here first and we deal with it. And then we deal with another one and another one and another one. But watch that one here, my brothers and sisters.
So we're going to do a couple of things. First, we're going to enforce the law. And in parallel, we're going to increase the capacity of the government to provide a formal, fair, and efficient process that gives a fair opportunity to every Jamaican to own their own home that is at a standard of habitation and shelter that all Jamaicans can be proud of. And that is what we're doing. It is not an easy task to communicate this because there are vested interests who want to turn this into a political issue for their political benefit. There must never be any political compromise about the rule of law. For decades we have been winking and being duplicitous and equivocal about the enforcement of the rule of law. And that is why we are where we are today. My job as your Prime Minister, I've passed the stage of trying to, or needing to win political popularity and favor. Doesn't matter to me anymore. I have to start to think about legacy. What will Jamaica be? Will it be the same as I came and saw it? I can't let Jamaica be the same as I came and saw it.
You see, it becomes, the Prime Minister becomes the meme. The main meme of the Jamaican internet these days. It becomes the main joker. In all of this, Rasta. You see it, him just becomes a laughing stock. And it's a good thing and a bad thing, because it goes to show how majority people view him these days as a joker. You see, and the bad part is that it's this guy I was select as a leader, and this guy claims him around the country, and him adamant say him do a good job, and a lot of him supported them. It looks like they are paid supporters, Rasta. I embrace and I endorse this failure, and even I defend the indefensible. You see it? Kind of fake cry that at the end. We are cry for as a matter of fact. And the next thing, the main question is Jamaica in a better position in your eyes, Prime Minister, and members of the Labour Party, Jamaica Labour Party? Is Jamaica in a better state than it was when you take leadership? Is in your mind, you honorably think that? Come on, man, and how much time you need? How much more time you need for really change or leave Jamaica in a better position than it was before you take office? The people who might in a better position is the elites of Jamaica. The capitalists, the corporate interests, them in a better position because while cost of living gone up and everything raised, them interest rate gone up and thing. The people them where work, the main component them in the development of them industry. I get little and nothing, still I get $1.50 US an hour for work and them sort of thing, the Rasta. Nobody don't pay attention to them thing there and how much them thing they contribute to criminality. A woman can't afford for take care of our children and are focused on them development because she have to out there a buckle it down just to feed them belly. See, so she overlook certain critical aspects of child rearing. She have to. See, because them have to eat. If them not eat, she not go have no child. Them are dead off for hungry. She not go have no children for years. So, most parents hope on a whim that's the children them, moderate themselves and come to, you know what I say? In every language, in every respect, is the village that raise a child, you know. A single mother, no one parents, no group, no parent, whether single or double. You know, see, it's the village. And if the village is not under the right mind frame, socially, you know, it's total destruction. And we are going to watch, we are observe another guy here again where him is just blatantly disrespectful in a Jamaican politics. And there is no discipline, no consequence to them guy here. And them blatantly do it in front of youth and youth face every day and get away with it. Watch another clip in your Rasta. You know, see it. It's frustrating. We spar with it as a people, Rasta.
The only place to fit for reference sit at the dump. Don't ever do that again. Disrespectful and rude. Don't you ever dare do that. Show some respect here.
Member?
Don't
member?
you? What, just
no,
a minute.
don't say
Don't
sit down. Don't
it.
do that. Don't do that, member, please.
Don't you ever dare do that again.
That.
Don't you ever dare do that.
Member?
No.
Member, please.
Hold on.
No, when you have a guy in a parliament behave like that to him colleague, a belittle him colleague and a you check it out, Rasta. It's them sort of thing that some guy use all the while and rule Jamaica people, keep Jamaica in the stagnated position. Something where we want burn out. You see this name calling and this belittling of each other, and more time because we don't want to feel belittled or be the type of person where them guy talk about. What we do is back off and shun certain things with them, you know, face up to certain things because we don't want a guy called with bad mind. Or a guy say we belong down a Riverton dump and them way then a guy talk them sort of thing there openly in a public and a get away with it and nobody, you know me I say, it's not something that only in a Jamaica them think they can go on in a Rasta. Them guy need bride upon them guy need consequence, Rasta. Them a guy get away with, you know, murder. You know see it? Murder. And there's nobody who address them issue here, Rasta. And you know, it unfair and discouraging. You know, see, when it look on them attitude there, where you expect the youth them out there for go on with, or you expect the youth them out there for feel when them do them thing and you know me I say, you can't blame them because you know standard now set up a top there with the guy them who claims to them in a government, the same guy them who set law and order. A man just know so no matter whether guy that want to say about me and my activity, me know him at the same thing too. And it's obvious. It's obvious, this sort of behavior here, Rasta. You know, when Cameron are there, how them boy behave. And the same guy this way, they up on a voice note to tell the reporter say, if I disrespect the reporter when they ask about a certain bridge in our community. You know, see it. Now we are going to hear that guy argument again to another official from the NHT. You know, see, this is how them guys behave, Rasta, and get with them thing. And nobody now come like them boy. Them boy have some secrets, serious secret for one another, you know. That's why them can't discipline one another. And there's nobody, you know, outside of them where we call up them boy because all the media them love. You know, the media them have shares in the House of Parliament certain way, Rasta. So them have to protect them boy reputation. No care how obviously nasty and unacceptable them boy behave. You see, the media, the Gleaner, the Star, the newspaper them never call it like it is. And I know them no feel is not a threat to life or a fear for them life or nothing like that. I go watch the boy again. A dirty boy them here.
Mr. Prime Minister, you'll forgive me. And I ask your understanding. I'm here this morning because the Prime Minister is present. And if I wasn't here, it would appear as if it's disrespect to him. But I'm not here for the Housing Trust. Because they show little or no regard for me and this constituency. And that is reciprocated by me. The disrespect, the arrogance that is displayed or extended to me and this constituency by the person who runs the housing trust, Donald Moore, or the person who appears to own it. The disdain that he has, the utter disdain for elected representative. I cannot continue with this presentation but to come off script. Refuse to speak to me and the constituency about Colby Castle. I want to make it clear, and Prime Minister again, forgive me and understand the hurt that I feel. For representative, the only person in this country that garners more than 11,000 votes in the last election during pandemic with a 5,000 majority. The housing trust showed that this disregard and disrespect to me and this constituency. And let me make it quite clear. The housing trust will not have an entrance to Colby Castle through the Bodles Agricultural Station. You will not enter through the Banana Research Station. You will not enter through Northern Colby Castle to allow the student going to that school to be raped and attacked by people in those dark corners. You will use the original entrance. You will have to rebuild that bridge to take you into the development. You will have to commit to the section of the land that was given to, left there by BRC developers who developed before you guys got there.
Yeah. Here there. When we are talking about growth and development for poor people, Rasta, you can't sit down and organize with another body to the degree and your claim say, and the Prime Minister make you dead. I saw you come there to behave. You know? How that benefit the Prime Minister's, character, how that benefit the party's character. And nobody and Prime Minister now look upon him and tell him, say, listen boy, you can't behave so. You know see it? You have certain standard where politics govern by, certain standard where ministers have to abide by, Rasta. Certain level of decency, all when you're not decent yourself. All when you're not decent yourself. It's indicative for uno guys where India name the food them. Maintain the integrity of that institute. Or whether them dirty drunk or Rasta. I don't know if you behave so in a public and attack them. Or what kind of dunce, all them things go past all the international community, so-called international observer them, we observe them things. Them guys are a business if camera there if they disgrace themselves and disgrace the party and misrepresent politics and a whole. Politics is the science by which a people is governed in a Rasta. This is what kind of practitioner them. This is like going to the doctor. I have a doctor. We talk how much the people them nasty and dirty and that's why them catch germs. You see it? Why you have more decent terminology, more acceptable terminology where could I use to express the same sentiments. Terminologies where the people themselves is going to have to accept and feel a part of, feel cared for. Feel like say somebody out there. You feel like say a badness. All them boy expect crime and violence to done. Eh? All them expect crime and violence to done. Rasta. How? Don't expect me. Hey, hold on there. We have another video clip here again where I show you it says, beyond disgraceful again. The attitude, the display in a public. We could play that one here. Why, I tell you, Rasta. I tell you, I'll play that one here and catch it on the flip.
One day, I'm not taking up this one day.
Do your thing, boss.
No, you see, at a moment like that, genuinely, me I'll explain now. At a moment like that, when you make a gesture of kindness, it usually in everybody's heart to just be pleased and peaceful, regardless of what kind of inhibitions you might have outside of that. You have to be, you're supposed to be pleased, you know, at a time of gift giving and them sort of thing there. You know, see? And maintain certain decorum. Oh, when you see a woman you behave like that, no. I insult I be a dance batty business I go on this in a rasta. And people are clapping a cheer and all them sort of thing there. You know, see? The end of the day, man, the Prime Minister give away a house to poor people. It's supposed to be a joyous moment. A good sort of, you know, good cheers and thing like that. You gone this are gonna show displeasure in your colleague, a colleague of yours, and a see clout off of it and thing like that. What kind of attitude and behavior them are coming from a woman again, you know, Rasta? A woman who's supposed to be maternalistic in nature, whereby she nurture good manners and things like that in front of her child. The child and the parent there and get a so-called house from the Prime Minister. This is not about the people, you know, essentially, you know. Long story short. This is not about the gift giving, you know, Rasta. This is some self-grandization business with some guy there wait for a photo op, you know. I notice every little 2-room and every little thing where this guy, you know, you did away like ribbon cutting and them sort of thing there. And I talk about legacy. A legacy them bumbuckler, they want to them fool ya, man. Eh? And them low standard there, expectation they will not have the people them a dwell under. And I feel like so well then, a greatness that you not do, that's not claims legacy and I talk about you not try create and leave legacy. Eh? I mean I tell you Rasta. Jano. When you can see the cold water splashing on the Prime Minister's face as it happened to, you know. You can see the shame and the disgrace on him face. No, sir, for him, crew that. These are the people where him chose for operate with impunity because there's no disciplinary measures for actions and attitude. There's no sanction in these people. Because them have corruption secret for one another. So if you talk to one of them and go on like you want, you know, yeah, you will get outed. Your secret will get published and all them sort of thing. I can't look on it no other way. There is no other way how you can observe them type of thing unless you're naive and gullible. You see, I ain't not there so for that because I ain't not look for no favor from no guy, no PNP, no GLP. Why I look for his goodness of Jamaica. You see? So I'm on gullibility section, lack of this after none of them are no woman, none of them are no girl. You see? And boy, are dirty people, are dirtiness them the rest. It's unacceptable. You see it? And it continue go on and a guy just get up and blame the youth a man. Easy target them there. You create them and keep facilitating them sort of behavior there with phone one. Because I know are supposed to be the standard bearer them up there. And when you don't just so behave them way in front of them, in front of me and all of them. And the people them a clap. Jaja. You know, them things are unacceptable, Rasta. Them things are unacceptable. Oh, no, nah, get away with it. And we not turn a blind eye to them sort of stupid behavior, yeah. and go on like them acceptable. Them behavior now have no place in a politics, no place in a leadership, no place in a representational government. You see it? No place, Rasta. No woman is supposed to behave so. It's not a good example. Not a good example. And you see, say it coming like a thing amongst these people, because the man them behave so too, and the woman there is no, it coming like, it's a free for all, where some people just freestyle and do what them want to do in a government, Rasta. Now pay attention to the bearing weight to have upon the youth them, which is the future. You see, no attention to that. Them people just do what them want. Feed them like a, like a mediocre way, for put it mildly. You see, anyway, make we observe what go on, and we are continue to pay attention and hold them accountable, load them up. Certain things are acceptable, and we can't have it, Rasta. Can't have it. Anyway, we give thanks.